Imagine walking into a room full of armed assassins who've been paid to take your life. Most of us would panic, but not John Wick. He walks in, unshaken, with one goal: to turn the hunter into the hunted. How does he do it? It's not just his martial arts or deadly aim, it's his mind. In this video, we'll uncover the mind games and strategies that make John Wick an unstoppable force. Trust me, by the end of this, you'll see the world, and your own potential, differently. John Wick isn't just a man with a gun. He's a master tactician who uses psychological manipulation to gain the upper hand. This isn't just fiction, it's a masterclass in mental strategy. Why does this matter? Because understanding these tactics can sharpen your instincts, whether you're navigating life's challenges or just trying to get ahead at work. But don't worry, this doesn't mean you'll need to fight a room full of hitmen. Unless you owe someone a puppy, then you might want to keep watching. Let's start with a classic scene, the Red Circle nightclub. Here, John doesn't just fight, he controls the battlefield. But how? Through three key tactics: anticipation, intimidation, and deception. Each of these plays a critical role in his strategy. Let's break them down and see how they connect. In the Red Circle scene, John anticipates his enemies' movements. He knows their routes, predicts their actions, and positions himself to strike first. This isn't luck, it's preparation. He studies the environment, evaluates weak spots, and stays 2 steps ahead. Think about it. How empowering would it feel to always be a step ahead of your challenges, just like John? It's not about brute force. It's about using your mind as a weapon. Now, quick question. How often do you plan 2 steps ahead in your own life? Or are you still winging your Monday mornings? Next, John uses intimidation to shift the power dynamic. A perfect example? The chilling way he's introduced as the Baba Yaga, the boogeyman. That reputation alone makes his enemies hesitate, giving him an edge before he even lifts a finger. Here's the thing, fear is contagious. When your opponent doubts themselves, you've already won half the battle. But this applies to everyday life too. Confidence and the perception of power can make people second-guess their actions around you. Or, as John might say, always be so scary that even your dog gets respect. Finally, deception. John often feigns vulnerability to lower his enemy's guard. Take the scene where he allows himself to appear cornered, only to reveal an escape route they didn't anticipate. This is psychological manipulation at its finest, using your enemy's assumptions against them. This isn't just about fighting. In life, when people underestimate you, it's an opportunity to surprise them. Play the long game, and you can turn any disadvantage into a victory. Now that we've explored the tactics, let's look at the bigger picture. How does John weave these strategies together into a seamless plan? John Wick's mind games teach us 3 critical lessons. 1. Always anticipate the next move. Preparation beats improvisation. 2. Cultivate an aura of confidence. Even if you're nervous, project power. 3. Use deception wisely. Sometimes the element of surprise is your greatest weapon. Here's the takeaway. You don't have to be a deadly assassin to apply these lessons. Whether it's a job interview, a negotiation, or a tough decision, you can use these strategies to stay calm, focused, and ahead of the game. So, are you ready to channel your inner John Wick? Or are you still stuck in panic mode? Remember, it's not about being perfect. It's about thinking strategically, staying composed, and always looking for the advantage. Because, as John Wick proves, the mind is the deadliest weapon of all. If this video sparked something in you, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into psychological strategies inspired by pop culture legends. And let me leave you with this question. What would John Wick do in your toughest situation?